Mission Impossible 7, guys. Did you check out that trailer? I thought it was awesome. That teaser for Mission Impossible looked fantastic in my accounts. Guys, you're watching Mirror Domains Movie News, your place for entertainment headlines, where we do a live movie news show, Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern. And today we're going to be talking about that Mission Impossible teaser that broke online. Actually, it was leaked last night online, and I saw some of the footage that was like very lo-fi. So the studio, I guess, today decided, hey, what the heck, we'll just release it out there for the masses, and I'm thankful that they did, because it looked awesome. I did a full trailer reaction for it. It's up on the channel right now. That's why we're just a little bit late today, but don't worry, we'll talk about it throughout the show, and these are the other topics that we'll hit today. And if you're watching us live, I'll always talk with you guys in the comment section. If you're watching us afterwards, hey, all of these will be linked in little time codes for you in the comment section and description below. All right, guys, let's get into this Mission Impossible 7 teaser breakdown. Because, guys, when I was just editing it, some other things popped up on in my radar. Now, we're not going to watch it again here because, well, for copyright reasons, you know that. But we'll take a look at it in the screenshots here. And we'll just go through Dead Reckoning, July 14th, I believe, is the official release date, right? July 14th, 2023, which is still a year away. Yeah, so we'll take a look at the IMDb here. And then for a teaser, it was kind of like a long teaser. Yeah, most definitely it was. Now, the teaser itself had a little bit of dialogue in the beginning, and then it was mostly like a music montage. So yeah, so like it looks like it's going to be taking place all over the world again, like, well, most of them do. So it looks like we were starting off in the desert. It looks like we're going to be on a mountain, in the mountains here, with the train sequence. Again with the trains, I like that little nod, throwback. We see that Kittredge is back from the first movie, right? Okay, so he's like in a club here, and I guess he's got to do some kind of reconnaissance or something. And there's Kittredge. So there he is. Now, I can't remember exactly, so you guys need to help me remember this. I need to go back and rewatch the first one again. He was sort of like the pseudo bad guy, right? He was also helping him out. I can't remember exactly his role, but because now I guess Alec Baldwin can't come back. Because if you saw the last one, you know what happens. And we got a lot of the stunts in this. We got a lot of car chases. Notice this is a black car, and we see later that they're in a yellow car, but he's driving there with Haley Atwell. It looks like she's holding on to something there on his lower abdomen. Not that, guys. He's not. They're not doing that. Get your mind out of the gutters. Okay, so it looks like he's going to be in the desert again. Looks like Rebecca Ferguson's character was there getting some kind of key, and we see that key come up again later on. So again, I'm guessing that it's going to be just some nuclear codes or some doomsday weapon kind of thing that's going on. But hey, can't go wrong with Rebecca Ferguson. She's always awesome. Loved her in Dr. Sleep. Okay, so who are the bad guys in this one? Oh, there's Haley. God, she's so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love Haley Atwell. If you didn't know, and yeah, I'll be watching this for sure. So it looks like we got a train sequence here. There's Simon Pegg, and then we see Ving Rhames. So that's cool that those two are back. Can't go wrong with that. That's always a plus in my books. Ving Rhames, when you think about it, God, they've been playing these characters. He's been playing this character for like 7 movies just with Tom, right? So he's the second longest person to be there, I think. That's cool. And then he must just have fun playing this role. Okay, what else is going on here in this trailer? Sniper scene? Don't know who is that. Is that Rebecca Ferguson? I don't know, but that's a big silencer. Okay, so we see some guys on horses. Looks like there's a nuclear or some kind of an explosion. I don't know if that's a nuclear sub, but underwater. Again with Kittredge, talking with, yeah, and I like this looking, like Tom always has that ability just to lock in, and you're just looking at him like, you know he's angry and he's upset. He's being told something that he doesn't like. And look at he just conveys that in his look. I get all of that information in his look, and that's why Tom Cruise has got to be one of the best actors out there working today. And on top of the putting his body on the line for all of these stunts. Yeah, the little head nod there, turn. Yeah, you can tell he's not happy about something. So then the latter part of the trailer is just montage. Okay, so it looks like there's something that definitely happens in this desert compound. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe he's going to die or something. Maybe Kittredge is going to expire here. Who knows? But it's a teaser, so this is not the full trailer. Guys, we're still a year out from this. And it kind of sucks for the studio that happened. Let me know what you think. Because it leaked online and it really looked bad. So they said, okay, fine. People have seen it at what was it, CinemaCon, I think. So, okay, fine. We're going to take a look at, yeah, I like this shot too of them on the boat. That's cool. That's really cool. Always got a little bit of style there. Okay, so is that Rome? I don't know if that's Rome or not. Looks possibly, or no, maybe somewhere Russia, Ukraine. No, I don't know what those bulbs. A little bit of the architecture there, a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Turkey or Istanbul. Yeah, I don't. Okay, well, anyway, let me not bore you with my speculation. Now, I want to get into some of the villains here. Okay, so he's talking with Rebecca Ferguson there. We saw Pom Klementieff fighting in this, and I wanted to see if I can get like a slow motion on that. Okay, so he's there hugging. That's what I would be too if Rebecca Ferguson was hugging me. I'd have that little grin. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so there's the bad guy. What was his name? Let me pull up the IMDb here quickly. Shea Wigham. Wigham? Shea Wigham. And you will recognize him from movies like Kong Skull Island. He was in that. He was also in Joker recently. He was one of the cops. Very recognizable face. But it looks like he's going to be either the main bad guy or the bad guy's main henchman. You know how they always have that sort of shadow bad guy? But it looks like he's going to be the one doing most of the dastardly deeds. Okay, there's a slow motion shot here, Pom, I want to take a look at. So we'll slow this down. Yeah, she's running there. Oh, she's fighting with Ethan there. Okay. But she's got like the rage face on. Okay. She's always cool though. And okay. So she's going to be like the bad guy. Oh God, that's going to be cool. So there's a train sequence there. So there's Shay again with the some kind of gas mask on. It looks like he's got some kind of a chemical weapon of some kind. Okay, that'll, as I said, it's about some kind of doomsday weapon of some kind. And I like these shots of like it going off. Yeah, like this, how this woman just kind of gets blown back like that. Cool, man. Like really cool. Really cool teaser. And then, okay, so now they're into that yellow vehicle. So they must switch off. That black car must get wrecked or they get torn down. Ooh, she's got a sword of some kind. That's Rebecca Ferguson right there. Cool. So she's going to maybe face off with this guy. See what I mean by this could be another henchman, but you know what I mean by there's that shadow bad guy. Okay, so they're fighting there with Florence or something. Okay, so I'm going to mute the sound. Tom Cruise. And yeah, I said this in my reaction. It's got to have that token Tom Cruise hauling ass shot. And in almost every movie, well, not every movie, but in most movies, including Mission Impossible movies, he's always got to have that shot of him running. Like even in movies like The Firm, he's running. He's just hauling some serious ass. And I think it looks great. Okay. It just adds to the intensity of it. So there he is with the key, which with Haley. The beautiful Haley Atwell. So it looks like that there's that key that maybe Rebecca Ferguson's character finds that key in the desert and then gives it to Ethan, and then that's something that unlocks like the doomsday kind of thing, or like it's the linchpin to make things, all these work. Looks like he does a little bit of sleight of hand there too. Okay. And I really hope Haley has a big role in this. I hope she's not like the secret bad guy. That would bum me out. There's Palm again. Okay, so her. I like her. I don't know if she's going to be... Okay, that's a weird frame. Motorcycle stunt ends with that. That just shows that blonde again. Oh, they're underwater here. Interesting. Frame by frame. Oh, ooh, there's Carrie Elways. And that's with Kittredge. Carrie Elways is in this too. Let's take a look at the IMDb quickly here again. Carrie Elways. Yeah, right there. Now, is he going to be the secret bad guy, maybe? You never know. Your brain automatically starts thinking about these possibilities of what's going on here. And that's what we like to do as movie fans here. We're talking about Mission Impossible teaser. So he's in the command center, it looks like, of some kind. Okay. Who is that blonde actress again? I wanted to take a look at who she was. Vanessa Kirby. Vanessa Kirby is that blonde. And there's a good shot of her in this. Okay, so that's that guy that Rebecca Ferguson was facing off with on that little bridge there in Florence or whatever. Okay. Once again, on top of a train. I like that kind of throwback. They got Kittredge there from the first one. Might as well throw back to having a nice, cool train sequence, which looks deadly. Looks deadly. Looks like that's Haley there on the back. Ooh. I don't know if I can stand seeing her in peril. I just saw her get cut in half in Doctor Strange 2, but you know what? Whatever. Ooh, what's going on here? Is the train going to jump over something? Well, it looks like it's going to stop, and then it was like scorpion tailing. Wow. Cool, man. There's a lot of interesting images crammed into this teaser. I'm really surprised for a teaser. Like, teasers are usually like a minute long. So, yeah, I'm really surprised that this is like 2 minutes. And then there's this stunt here of him riding the bike off the cliff, which he really did, guys. He really did do that, but not perhaps in the way that you perhaps think. It's a couple of shots. It's a couple of attempts of him doing that, and then it's all married together to make it look like that. But he really did jump off, because he look at that shot. You can tell that maybe there's a little bit of a wire there holding him up as it comes off, right? All right. But yeah, you know that if Tom Cruise could do it for real, which he mostly did, it's just in different shots, of course he will do it. And like, I think from the certain point, I think pretty much that was the real part of him falling and doing it. They just wanted like the close-up shots and stuff of him riding off and stuff like that. They put him on the wires and stuff like that. But he I'm pretty sure he really did do that. So that's cool, and that's Tom Cruise, right? Our Glass Vikings in the live chat says Ethan Hunt looking good. He doesn't seem to age. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Our Glass also says our local news showed the train during a nosedive, a la Back to the Future Part 3. Okay, so that's what that was. That train sequence of it dropping off. So yeah, okay, so that train sequence. So the train must fall off some of the tracks must get blown apart or something. Okay, yeah, like that right there. But then why does it? Yeah, that's very much Back to the Future. Okay. Now there was a shot here of Vanessa Kirby that I must have missed. Yeah, like that. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, that's the shot of the bridge. Yeah, they just. Okay, so yeah, they put that side by side. It's a cool teaser, man, and a lot of people are going to be talking about it today. So I just wanted to weigh in with my thoughts here and tell you that, hey, man, this looks awesome. This looks awesome. Yeah, Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, and Haley Atwell, guys. let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and we will talk about it. And if you join us live and you are just breaking in, I'll leave that up so we can take a look at it as we go through. As I said, looking at the cast list, it looks great. What the heck is going on there? What was that? I don't know. All right. Let's move on. That's what happened. All right. I'm sorry. It's Monday, so it's time for the weekend box office report. Now, I'm going to create some music for this when I have some time, some spare time. But it's a long weekend, so we'll have to talk about these numbers again tomorrow as the numbers get adjusted here, because it's a long weekend in North America, so the domestic numbers will change a little bit. But let me read off the top 5 here for you. Number 1 was Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Number 2 was Downton Abbey, A New Era. Number 3 was The Bad Guys. Number 4 was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Number 5 was Men. Now, that didn't pan out the way that I wanted it exactly. I was hoping that Men would be in the number 4 spot. But Men came in with 3.2 million, and Sonic and the number 4 spot came in with 3.9. I really thought that Bad Guys and Sonic would come down now, but they're not. They're hanging up there. But Tom Cruise and Top Gun 2 opens up this week, so everything will get pushed down, and which means Men will come out of the top 5, which is kind of a bummer. Bad Guys and Sonic are kids' movies, so they'll always hang around in there. And I really thought Downton Abbey in the second spot, 16 million. I thought it would be more than that. I was hoping for like 20 to 25. And I knew Doctor Strange would come down to about 31 million. And Doctor Strange will be cut in half once again this weekend when Top Gun comes out. So let's take a look at Doctor Strange's numbers, because it did crack over 800 million worldwide. So domestically, 342 million. Internationally, 461. So it just crossed 800 million with 803.1. Now, that'll get adjusted again. As I said, it gets a long weekend, so people are going out even today, matinees and stuff like that, and hitting this movie up. It's going to maybe make another 20 million today, maybe 15. Yeah, I could see that happening. So when I saw it last weekend, when it was around the 700, I was like, maybe it can't make $1 billion, but this shows that maybe Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to make $1 billion in its long run. But it'll be hard pressed. It'll be hard to get to the $1 billion. It'll just get there maybe under the wire. Perhaps not. As I said, it maybe hasn't opened up in all of the international markets yet, but it's only going to go down domestically. Like you saw that it was 31 million this week. Last weekend it was like 60 million. So this weekend it'll be around 15 million, which will make it down into around the second spot. It'll be down to the second spot for sure because of Top Gun. Okay, so what else? Let's take a look at Downton Abbey's numbers. And then what I heard, I'm seeing this tomorrow. So I'm seeing it tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So the movie news show will be shorter tomorrow. But don't worry, guys. We'll talk about that stuff a little bit. Downton Abbey, 16 million domestically, 35.6 internationally. That's good. So 51.7 worldwide. And I think the budget for that was not that much, because they really cut down on the cost of not shooting it at that location at the Abbey, and that helped that movie out a bit. Just taking a look at what the budget is. Focus features Downton Abbey, a new era. 31 million. Okay, so they're saying around 40 million for Downton Abbey. Let's see what the wiki page has here. Budget 40 million. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Budget of 40 million for Downton worldwide. Then it's made. It's in the clear now. It's making profit. So it will, and this will, Downton Abbey will have some staying power, because aside from the big blockbusters like Doctor Strange and Top Gun, this is the other for more adult fare. It'll have some staying power in the top 5. Although those kids movies really showed that they also have staying power, especially the bad guys. Especially the bad guys, which I haven't looked at, but 182 million worldwide. It's just staying. It's hanging in there. And I never even heard about this movie. Arglass says, is Doctor Strange on a countdown to being removed from cinema soon and going to Disney Plus streaming? Yeah, it is. It truly is. I think it was 45. Usually, I think it's a 45-day window. So, middle of June, it'll be on streaming. I can't believe that. Yeah. Yeah. That's true, Artglass. Thank you very much for bringing that up. And the number 5 spot was Men. A young woman goes on a solo vacation in English countryside following the death of her ex-husband, and she's terrorized by these strange men that all look the same. 3.2, or they're all played by the same guy. And I haven't seen it yet either because I'm just so busy this weekend. I'm going to go out and see this one too, guys. Don't worry about it. I will see this movie. Alex Garland, the guy who did Ex Machina and Annihilation, did this. I hear mixed things about it, but I hear like the ending is so gruesome that I want to check it out. Men. So that's the top 5 and the weekend box office, guys. Just at a glance, that's what you need to know. Nothing else came out of note. 2,000 Mules. That's a propaganda piece in the U.S. Political propaganda piece from the extreme right wing. So we don't need to worry about that. That's the weekend box office report. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about the way that this show is going to happen this week. Just a little bit here, just quickly. Friday, there's going to be no movie news. Because Obi-Wan drops and Stranger Things Season 4 drops on Friday. So due to the time constraints, we're going to be doing 2 episodes of Obi-Wan and 3 episodes of Stranger Things on Friday. Full watch-alongs. So I'll have preliminary thumbnails for all of them up on probably Thursday. And then we're just going to fire through them, guys. We're going to do full watch-alongs and reactions and reviews. It's going to be a lot of fun. Pending any kind of technical issues, you never know. Netflix has always been good to me. Disney Plus, not so much. So we'll see. That one's always been a little, And if it doesn't work out, perhaps I can find it through some other nefarious means. But you never know. Okay, so that's the way that is to go. Just to let you know, Friday, there's going to be no movie news on Friday. And there's going to be no horror roundup on Saturday because we're going to be doing the remaining 4 episodes of Stranger Things on Saturday. All right, let's continue on with more movie news. And I'll let you guys know about this stuff as the week goes on in posts and stuff like that. Black Panther 2 news. We got a couple of stories with Black Panther 2. Today, Letitia Wright teases Black Panther 2 is an incredible honor to Chadwick Boseman. Okay. All right. Well, what do you got for us, Letitia? As you know, she plays Shuri. She was on the carpet there for something at Cannes, and she had a quote from Variety. Okay, so she talks about why it was shut down because she was one of those holdouts for the vaccine and she didn't want to get it or something like that. But let's not get into that stuff. It's an incredible honor for Chadwick Boseman. It's jam-packed with exciting stuff, she told Variety. Okay, so Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. She says it honors him. Cool. That's all we need to know from that. What else does she say? She says, I've learned that in life, you just have to keep going strong with what you believe in terms of your talent, in terms of your desire to impact the world with your art. Okay. And that's honorable. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm so proud of myself and the movie that's coming out this year. I'm so proud of it. As I clench my... Well, yeah, whatever. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is going to hit the theaters November 11th. Okay, and we still haven't had a teaser for that. I'm still holding out until we know exactly what's happening with the T'Challa because they're saying that it won't be recast, which a lot of people want it to be. And I really hope they don't do that. Yeah, digitally recreated. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. It's up in the air. But some other Black Panther news came out this weekend and it was trending yesterday a lot. Namor. Okay, so there was some Namor, the Submariner. Apparently is going to make an appearance. Now, it's not quite fully substantiated, but there were some, well, he might make his live-action debut. No casting news on it, but they released some concept art, and that's all it is, guys. It's right there. Concept art. It's blurred, I apologize. But you can find, if you don't know what Namor looks like in the comics, that's what he looks like, guys. So if you look at him there, okay. He's kind of like their version of Aquaman. Yeah. So it'll be interesting if he is in there and who's going to be playing him. I don't know that much about Namor. Again, we're getting into the MCU characters where it's getting down into those heroes where it's kind of like, I really don't know anything about this person. Like Moon Knight. But, okay, I like Moon Knight, so hey, if you're going to bring in a new character that Submariner Namor in Black Panther 2, I'll be up for that. I'll trust Feige. Will you? That's the Black Panther 2 news, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Spider-Man 4 update. Now, this is not really that much of an update, guys. It's really not. But a couple of sites are running with it, so let's just talk about it. Spider-Man 4 update given by Sony Pictures chairman. Okay. What do you got for me? Rothman? Tom Rothman. Update. We hope to get working on the next Spider-Man movie. Good. Well, we hope that you do too. Is that all you have for us? So this was in a quote for Deadline. And it's kind of pulled out here in weird parts. Let's go over to movie webs. They got a little bit better. Work has begun on Spider-Man 4, which will see Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Tom Watts return. Really? I thought Tom Watts was kind of off these kind of projects because he wanted to take a time out. That's not substantiated yet. At least I don't think. But Rothman there, says that, well, yeah, they're working on it. Uncharted, Jumanji, Spider-Man, we have our Marvel business, which breaks into three tranches. Tangents? What the heck are you talking about? There are the Spider-Man movies. We are currently working on 2 Spider-Verse sequels. Yeah, we know that. To our Oscar-winning animated movie with Lord and Miller. We hope to get working on the next Spider-Man movie. So that's all he said here for Spider-Man 4, and people are just running with it. We hope to have the whole group. We hope. Then there are movies I would call adjunct to the Spider-Man universe. Craven, Madame Web, that hope to start shooting soon. Well, we know that Craven's underway and Madame Web. I don't know, guys. I hope they would WB that stuff and just say, nope, we're not doing that anymore. But they're still going to push through with that stuff. And I know, it's just because Morbius bummed me out. I had the highest hopes for Morbius, and it bummed me out. So there we go. Rothman saying that he wants to have the entire cast back, including John Watts directing. Not much of a quote. That's all you need to know. Thor 4. Ooh, this is cool. Guys, not only did we just have a Mission Impossible 7 teaser, we're going to get the actual full release of the trailer. First full trailer. We got the teaser, but hopefully we're going to get a nice full trailer here that'll show us what's going on with Thor Love and Thunder tonight during the basketball game. So when it drops tonight, guys, I'll be doing my reaction to it. And for sure. So we have had the trailer reaction for Mission Impossible 7, and now we're going to have a trailer reaction for Thor 4 later on today. It's going to be a busy week, busy day on the channel. Your domains, movie news. So Chris Hemsworth took to his social media to announce this, saying that tonight during the basketball game, May 23rd, which is today, the official trailer. So hopefully, they just say that. Those are the buzzwords that they use. That it's poised to blow audiences' minds. Finally, Hemsworth called his part in Love and Thunder an honor. So he calls it an honor, guys. But just let you know, keep your eye out on the channel later today. We'll be doing a Thor 4 official trailer reaction. The official trailer reaction will be out, and it'll be up on all of these social media handles that you guys can check it out. Keeping with the MCU, Will Poulter is going to be playing Adam Warlock in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So Will Poulter says his Guardians of the Galaxy character was kept from him in his audition. So he had to audition for the movie, but he didn't know what role he was going to be playing. That's so weird, man. So he's in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is wrapped now, which is cool. And I like Will Poulter. I think he's a cool actor. So what do we got here? Let's take a look at his juicy quote here, maybe. I first auditioned in June last year, 2021, and that was the first time I auditioned. And then I kind of got this role in September, I think. And then started shooting in December. I didn't know what character initially I auditioned for. I kind of knew sort of closer to the time of casting who I was reading for. Although I wasn't familiar with Adam Warlock beforehand, I was very familiar with Guardians of the Galaxy. It was kind of my favorite planet within the Marvel Universe, if you like. So Will Poulter saying that he didn't know exactly who he was auditioning for. And that just kind of reminds me of that quote from Michelle Pfeiffer, who was doing Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania recently, said it's very kind of stressful working for the MCU because sometimes you don't even know what role you're shooting for. And that's what kind of like what Will Poulter's saying here is that, okay, and even if you do shoot those lines, then it's kind of like it can get changed. And even Bruce Campbell just said that about Doctor Strange. Hey, we shot all these scenes, but it may not end up in the movie at all, or you just don't know. So Will Poulter saying that even his casting process was kept in secret. So there's Adam Warlock right there. Will Poulter. And what also came out over the weekend during Cannes, I guess, him and Florence Pugh hung out together. Cool, man. Now, they're not a couple, guys. let's not do that gossip thing here. They're just friends because they worked together on Midsummer, that Ali Aster horror movie where she really goes off the rails. But it's cool to see them together because I like to see that people build up these friendships together, and that's really cool. I don't know if they're not dating, but Will Poulter and really two great up and coming. Well, they're well-established actors now. I just want to see a body of work from both of them. But to see that they were together having coffee or a drink or something, cool, man. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments below. Arglass says in the live chat, Alan Richson would make a good Namor. He wasn't bad in Jack Reacher. Oh, Jack Reacher the series is what you're talking about? Alan Richson, that big guy. Yeah, he would make an interesting Namor. Well, because he's got the physique, if that's who I'm thinking it is. Yeah. Now, hopefully it doesn't show anything salacious here, like with him with his pants off or anything. Okay, it's got him with his shirt off. Yeah, he's ripped. He definitely takes his vitamins. Yeah, that'd be an interesting casting for Namor. Indeed. This is a story that just bums me out. Disney says more 3D, please. They want 3D. Okay, Disney pushes for more 3D releases leading up to Avatar, The Way of Water. Oh, bummer, man. Okay, well, I was dreading going back to 3D. And you know what? Even when Avatar 3, The Way of Water comes out, I'm on the wrong side of this. I know I am. A lot of people want to go back to 3D. A lot of people are saying, yeah, it's time to go back to 3D. And it looks like Disney's going to give it to you guys. He's going to let you have it. So I would expect that a lot of the fall releases will have that 3D option to it. But I'll always see it in 2D. Okay, so here's the quote. That's from the Hollywood Reporter. Tony Chambers, chief of Disney's global film distribution. At a time when people are used to being at home watching content, anything that encourages them to go out to the theaters to be a positive for us and the industry in. What the heck does that say? Anything that encourages them to go to the theaters has to be a positive for us and the industry in. in the industry. It's all about the experience. If done right, people will come out again and again, paying that extra $3-4 for 3D. This is why Dredd failed, because people didn't want to see it in 3D. They just wanted to watch Dredd, and Dredd failed because of this stuff. We learned that lesson. History showed us that, but you're not learning from it. That's why I'm not happy about it. The messaging won't be to see Avatar 2 in 3D, but to see it for the experience. Well, that's what people just... Okay, I get it that people like to see Avatar in 3D. Fine. It adds to their experience. But for the most part, the other movies that were not shot in 3D, that were converted, just don't look good in 3D. So to have everything else kind of like post-converted just doesn't look good. Just to pay that extra $2, people don't want to do that. Movies fail because of that. We saw that in Dredd, which sucked because Dredd, once I saw it, I was kind of like, yeah, that was good. That was worthwhile. I want to see more of that. And then we didn't, because it didn't do well at the box office. You guys can see how passionate I am about this 3D thing. But I am on the wrong side of this. I am. A lot of people out there want to see 3D again. And this is their credo or whatever. We believe 3D creates a more intense, immersive experience in our narrative storytelling. I think that's Cameron. That's a Cameron quote. Yeah, Cameron. Or John Lando says alongside Cameron. So they believe in it. But as I said, guys, when you put on the 3D glasses, it makes the image darker. And what it really does, it makes you focus in on one area of the screen where you can't really focus in on the rest of the stuff because it's blurred to make that 3D look like it's wrapping around you. So you can't... Yeah. Our guy says they should skip 3D and go full VR headset. But then why would you want to sit in the theater then, right? If you're going to be putting on the headset. I don't know. I don't want to go back to 3D. I don't. But you guys do, right? If you guys want to go back to 3D, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And Disney says, right, we're going to put out more 3D. It's coming in the fall. Hopefully, we get through the summer. We get through the big blockbusters, and then we get into the 3D craze. It'll come. It'll go, and then in 2 years when Avatar 3 comes out, it'll come back again. And we'll be doing this cycle for the next decade. Thanks a lot, Cameron. Hey, I'm a huge James Cameron fan. Don't worry. I'm just having fun there, guys. I even like his movies like Piranha 2: The Spawning. It's just I don't feel good about 3D. Jurassic World Dominion character. What's this story about? Jurassic World Dominion will feature openly bi character. Okay. Why? Or why do you need to tell us that? Okay. Let's be considerate. Because they want to say that they're having inclusion. I get that. Hey, if you wanted to say that there's going to be some Native Americans in there for inclusions, okay, fine. But you know what? I was just thinking about this. They said that character, America Chavez in Doctor Strange 2 was going to be like this too. But once I watched the movie, it was like, other than her parents, they never alluded to that, and the story never called for that, right? But people were saying that her character is like that. I feel like this is going to be like the same way for Jurassic World Dominion. It's going to be like, okay, well, she maybe kisses her wife or her cousin, her wife or her girlfriend, and then that'll be it. They may not even do that. They'll just say that her character's background is that, and it may just go over you just like the way that that Doctor Strange 2 did for me, at least. I just God, I'm drowning here with this story. And that's what I feel like these stories kind of do. It's kind of like, okay, fine. While announcement is exciting, this also coming after the franchise faced criticism from the LGBTQ plus community in 2018's Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, where Dr. Zia Rodriguez dropped a line that she doesn't date men. Why? Why would you get criticism for that? See, that's what I'm talking about. Is that sometimes you think that you're doing the right thing, but the line was eventually cut for the film's release. Drop the line that she revealed that she doesn't date men. Well, so what? Yeah, that would make her this, right? Or is this See, you can either be fully gay or you're not. Maybe you're still up in the air as to what you don't like, but why would that step on the feet of this community? I don't get it. There's like the nuance around it. It's like a trying to get through a minefield. You think you're doing the right thing, and you just things blow up in your face, right? So what else? So let's just read this quote from this interview from this actress, DeWanda Wise. It's also important to me that we continue to expand the conversation beyond looking for the kiss. Well, that's what I said. It doesn't have to be a kiss. Like, if America Chavez was, they didn't need to put that on so much on the nose. We never even saw it in the story for Doctor Strange 2. We saw that her parents were, but I don't care about that. If you're that word, I don't even like to use that word, but I know they do. They use it. I just don't like. It's like, whatever. I said at the time, because once again, I don't like to use that word in case I'm stepping on somebody's feelings about it, because it's that landmine. That's why I don't like to use that word. Yeah. Because let's just finish this quote and get through this story. You don't turn it off. It doesn't matter if your partner's in the cockpit with you. It's just a statement of being. So that was one of the things that just fell into her DNA, her dino DNA, ensuring that she is who she is. Kayla is bi. That's just it. It is. What the heck? Okay. So she likes boys and girls. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have done this story, but I'm just kind of like, I didn't realize that there was that criticism there for Fallen Kingdom. And as I said, this stuff is a minefield. So I hope that I didn't. Hey, I'll tell you this. I play World of Warcraft, which is mostly very open. I play on a server where it's very. I'm just surrounded with that community that it doesn't bother me at all. I don't even think twice about it. And yes, I live on a server where there's a bunch of even weird stuff. No, I can't even say that. Like, I'm talking about like furry stuff. And I'm not including that group with this group. Oh God, yeah, maybe I might have to delete this episode of Mirror Domains Movie News. Okay, all right, yeah, maybe from now on I won't do stories like this. But I looked at it and I felt like, okay, well, we'll try to address it. All right, Stranger Things Season 4 comes out this Friday, and we'll be doing full watch-alongs. We know that from last week that it's going to be in 2 parts. The first volume comes out this Friday, and we'll have 7 episodes. And then later in July, the last 2 episodes will come out. And they released a final trailer today, which I'm not going to do a reaction for because it just shows a little bit more of the story. I'm not going to break it down or anything like that. But it's just like a small little montage of stuff perhaps that we've seen before with a little bit more extra footage. So it's really not that much. And I'll be looking forward to it. And I'm probably going to mine this for thumbnails for Friday and Saturday when we go through this stuff. Stranger Things Season 4. I've watched a lot of the panel stuff that has come out for this. So I'm hyped for this. I really am. And let's see. Okay, so there's nothing there. But that comes out, and early reviews for it, guys, are fairly good, but some of them say that it's overstuffed episodes. But I don't know. I saw a listing of the time codes for it, and some of them do go over an hour, which may be problematic when I say I'm going to do 3 episodes on Friday. If one of them's like an hour and a half, ooh, that's a long day for me. The only reason I wouldn't say that Stranger Things has reached the Rocky IV stage of its artistic evolution is that the theatrical running of Rocky IV is 91 minutes, or 7 minutes shorter than the last 7 episodes. Wow. So yeah, the length of the episodes, they're long. See, I was hoping that they would be 40 to 50 minutes long, but I guess not. They're over an hour. So they're like mini movies, pretty much. Stranger Things. So expect a lot of Stranger Things content length. Is that Scarlet? No, that's Leia Sadu. Okay. All right. So expect that this Saturday and Friday. Friday and Saturday, we're going to be doing all the Stranger Things. The reviews are out now too. And I've seen that online. A lot of the fellow reviewers out there with press passes get to see Stranger Things, and they've posted the reviews. I'm not going to watch the reviews until after we go through and do all the watch-alongs. Jackass 4.5 came out on Friday, and yes, I watched it. And here's my mini review for it. I liked it. Now, I really like Jackass Forever. So I know that when they film this stuff, they film so much footage that they've got extra material in it. And it's gross. It's really gross. Jackass Forever and 4.5 have had the most male nudity out of all of the series combined, probably. So know that. Know it's body grossness, like eating sushi out of somebody's orifice. Oh, it's gross. Oh, it's gross. And it's fun. It's just these guys acting like they're teenagers once again. And it was kind of cool to see some of the stunts that didn't make the cut. It was cool to see them talking about some of the stuff that was in Jackass Forever. So they talk about like that opening scene and stuff like that. A little bit behind the scenes stuff where it was added to this. So it wasn't all stunts, but once again, seeing Steve-O, Johnny Knoxville together was cool in my books. And that's, I would say, if you like Jackass Forever, yeah, you'll like 4.5 for sure. Poopies. I think he's got to be one of my favorite new cast members. We didn't see much of Rachel Wolfson in 4.5. We saw her a little bit. I wanted to see more of it, but I think I'm guessing because there's so much male nudity in it. We do see her though, all the guys' junk. So it's kind of like maybe they're just treading that line of they don't want to, for HR purposes. Steve-O. Yeah, I love this cast, and it was cool. So if you like Jackass Forever, then you'll like Jackass 4.5. Guys, we're running late here. 12:50. Let's try to get through some of these 2 other stories that are not listed here, but in the comments section. Daredevil, we saw this on Friday. It's going to get a revival on Disney Plus, and the original showrunners have come out and said, cool. Eric Olison, thrilled to learn that Daredevil lives on, best cast and best fan base ever. So they're not angry. The people that were doing it for the CW, they're not angry. They're like, cool, run with it then, because they're saying that the cast and the fan base will like it. I personally look forward to the next chapter of Daredevil's life and wish everyone involved the absolute best. Good. I would, but I'm currently unavailable for the next few years due to other commitments. Okay, so this is just fans asking. Would you come back and write an episode or 2 if asked? Hypothetically, of course. So the original showrunners give the Daredevil reboot, or not reboot, revival. Because it sounds like they're just going to add on to the lore, which is good. And I hope they bring back Kingpin, D'Onofrio. You got to. And hopefully Punisher as well. Yeah. All right. Final story, I think. Yeah. and this is just a quick little thing. I saw this over the weekend. I don't watch SNL, but it looks like Pete Davidson and Kate McKinnon say goodbye to SNL. Now, I didn't even know that Pete Davidson was on an SNL. That's how much I watch SNL. But I know that Kate McKinnon was a cast, so she's off the show now. There she is saying goodbye in a sketch of her going into a UFO of some kind. And good for her, because she's going to be doing more movies, I would imagine. And I hope so, because she's a good actress, and I want to see her in more stuff. Pete Davidson, too, is also going to be in more movies. And okay, weekend update. Oh, he did weekend update. All right, that's entertainment news. Figured you guys might want to check that out. All right, we're rounding out. I was going to look at the Twitterverse just at a glance. I'm just going to really go over it really fast, and that'll round out the show for today, because we spent a lot of time breaking down that Mission Impossible trailer. First reactions for After Sun. Will Poulter is set to make his debut in MCU as Adam Warlock. Yeah, we know that. New soundtrack for Elvis movie features a brand new song from Eminem and CeeLo Green. Okay, so Eminem is going to do a track for this? Interesting. Happy birthday to DJ Katrona. Topeka Potacone. Theo James. The Gray Man. Lethal Force. New poster. Odd that you would put this guy, Danush, on the poster, and you wouldn't put Chris Evans or Ryan Gosling. It must be character poster. So there must be putting out some new character posters for The Gray Man that's going to be on Netflix July 22nd. Keep my eye out for those. Stranger Things Season 4 has debuted with 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. I looked for that earlier today and I didn't see it, but okay, good. Oh, okay, so there we go. they're the other character posters. There's Chris Evans for The Gray Man. The Unstoppable. There's Ryan Gosling. They play spies in this movie, The Gray Man, and they face off with each other. So it's going to be like a duel of wits, kind of like facing off with fights. It's going to be cool, man. Directed by the Russo brothers, the guys who did Avengers Endgame and Infinity War, and there's Ana de Armas. Actually, I like the color, the uses of oranges and blue. Mission Impossible trailer that dropped today. We know that 1.4 million views already. That's a lot. What does their website have? 300. This is Paramount's. So you know that all the other trailer reactions, all the other trailer sites like Joe Blow will put out the trailer too. So maybe tomorrow we'll run collectively 964. See how much that jumped? It was down at 300. So yeah, it'll be over 1 million on Paramount's site collectively with One Media, Joe Blow trailers, and movie clips. It'll have like over 1 million. It'll have over 1 million. It'll be like maybe 2 million. Time has named Issa Rae most influential people. Okay, Michelle Yeoh is one of the 100 most interesting people. She was in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Hayden Christensen reacts to Anakin Skywalker, I hate sand meme. I don't mind it. Understand his contempt for it. Yeah, apparently he came out and tried to defend that line. And I said this on a Reddit forum recently too, which I got the thumbs down for. Younger people, they don't care about that sand line. They're more interested in Anakin's story. Like when I watch a lot of reactors react to it, like younger people, they don't know. If you never told them about the sand meme, they wouldn't care. The sand meme is just one of those things that are like, it's like a bandwagon thing. It's kind of like, oh, I see you made fun of it. But it's kind of like, when you think about it, it's kind of like, Yeah, it doesn't hold that much water. But he came out defending it. And that's cool for Hayden. Zendaya is an autonomous creative force. A cultural icon in the making. Well, she definitely is. She's one of my favorite up-and-coming actresses. A person driven by pure inspiration, empathy, respect for her craft, who uses authenticity as a superpower. She seems fearless. Zendaya is the future, says Denis Villeneuve. Well, they're working on Dune Part 2 right now, so she's going to be in that. Shuri with Timothée Chalamet. Okay, so I think Zendaya always takes a good picture too. So does Zoe Kravitz. What's this? Andrew Garfield is a remarkable artist, says Martin Scorsese. Yeah, he is. I stand by my claim that I think he would have made a perfect Han Solo. Simu Liu. So time is naming all these influential people. So we're going to get bogged down with that here. Kirsten Stewart and Khan talking about, and people were ragging on her recently too for some reason. I don't get it. I think she's awesome. Holy shit! Is that Will Poulter? God, so he beefed up for that Adam Warlock role. God, damn! Look at those triceps. Okay. I think that's it for today. Jessie Buckley. Khan. Tisha Wright. She was there. What's this? Uncharted. Tom Holland has made over 400 million worldwide. Okay. Alright, let's see why this... why was Obi-Wan trending? Did I see Obi-Wan trending? I thought it was. I guess not. Stranger Things 4 was trending. I'm guessing that's just because of the quote that came out. Rebecca Ferguson was trending. Is that because... Maybe I'll clip that out of my reaction. There's the run times for Stranger Things Season 4. So Episode 1 is an hour and 16. Episode 2, an hour and 15. So they're all over an hour. God, so that'll be close to... If I do the first 3 episodes there, that's close to 3 hours. No, that's close to 4 hours for that. Because I'm saying an extra half an hour for my little intros and outros for each episode. So that's 4 hours for Stranger Things on Friday, plus 2 hours for Obi-Wan. That's going to be like 6 hours. Friday and Saturday are going to be long days, guys. Long days. But I'm going to do it because I love Stranger Things. Cool. And I'm not going to go through this too much because I don't want to get... I don't want to, in case, see some spoiler of some kind. Arglass says Elvis looks good. And it does. It looks like it's beautifully shot. I like Austin Butler looking... Like, at times, he does really look like him, too. So that's cool. I think that's it for today, guys. What do you guys think about that? Mission Impossible 7. Not for another year, but I like that. I like the breakdown of that. And guys, it's a 24-hour news cycle. If I miss something today, I'll talk about it tomorrow. And later on today, pay attention for that Thor 4 trailer reaction. Yeah. Excited for that. I'll see you then for more movie news on Mirror Domains.